Have you ever been jabbed out of your offense, or you can't seem to land anything? Sometimes offense just doesn't go your way. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how I like to structure my initial offense in order to maximize the chances of getting damage. When I start a match, I want someone to respect my blast frames, because if your opponent feels comfortable matching jab every time they block something, you really only have one option. This is where I use frame traps. Here, reuse +3 after using a drive rush jab. Normally, it's -1, but drive rush adds 4 frames of hitstun or block stun to a normal. I want to have a more open-ended offense, but I don't have enough advantage to get in range for a throw, press forward heavy punch, or do an overhead. I can press crouch medium punch to trap my opponent, and since crouching medium punch has 6 frames of startup, my opponent can only use a move that's 3 frames or faster. Since there's no move in the game faster than 4 frames, if my opponent presses something without invincibility, they'll get hit. You don't need to change up your strategy if they keep getting hit, but what if they start blocking? Then you're able to walk up and throw, do an overhead, or keep pressuring and dealing drive gauge damage with more plus moves. Now that you've shown multiple options, they have to choose which one they're going to try and counter. There's one defensive tool that beats a lot though, and that's an invincible reversal. Often, the more options you threaten, the more likely someone is to do a reversal, tech a throw, or generally do risky options. People don't like being overwhelmed. So how do you stop their defensive throw techs, button presses, and reversals all at once? There's an incredibly strong offensive option that beats many defensive options, and that's shimmying. A shimmy is pretty powerful, but it's pretty useless if your opponent just blocks everything and it just resets the game to neutral, or worse. Your opponent has to make a hard read to beat a shimmy though, often by pressing an early crouch medium kick or dashing forward and throwing. If they start doing this, we can go back to step 1, frame traps. Your offense doesn't have to start at level 1, and don't worry if you're not able to counter adapt right away. There's a lot of things to think about, and offense is only one aspect of the game that can help you win. This should give you a strong and simple way to think about offense. To train, I'd recommend practicing shimmying. Go into training mode, set the opponent to block, and set block reversal option to either throw with a 6 frame delay or do nothing. Then, hit a plus normal and walk back, react to their option. If they throw, hit a heavy normal into a special, and if they do nothing, you don't have to do anything either. Thanks for watching. Next time, I'll be going over combos and how to build a more consistent game plan.